Have you ever wondered why some people achieve greatness while others, equally talented, equally intelligent, spend their lives wandering in circles? The difference isn't always money, luck, or opportunity. More often, it comes down to one thing: discipline of the mind, powered by a clear goal. Today, I'll share a story that will show you just how powerful a focused mind can be. It's about a young man who discovered that when you discipline your thoughts and fix your eyes on a single goal, you can move mountains. This is the story of Ethan and how clarity saved him from drifting into failure and instead set him on a path toward extraordinary success. Ethan grew up in a quiet town in Ohio. He was smart, ambitious, and full of dreams. But there was a problem. He had too many dreams. One day he wanted to be a software engineer, the next a filmmaker, sometimes a businessman, sometimes a traveler. His friends admired his energy, but deep down, Ethan was restless. He started college with high hopes, but his lack of direction soon caught up with him. While others focused on their studies, Ethan jumped from one idea to the next, joining clubs, starting side projects, dropping them halfway. His grades slipped, and by the final year, he found himself on the edge of failure. One night, sitting in his cluttered apartment, filled with half-finished notebooks and abandoned projects, he muttered to himself, "Why do I keep failing? Why does nothing ever work out?" He was talented, but without direction, his mind was like a wild horse, fast, powerful, but always running in circles. After graduation, reality hit harder. His friends landed jobs in good companies. Ethan sent out applications too, but without focus, he stumbled in interviews. Employers sensed his confusion. He felt like his life was slipping away. Frustrated, he decided to visit his grandfather, who lived on a small farm outside town. His grandfather was a retired teacher, known for his wisdom. Ethan poured out his heart, how he tried so many things but nothing worked, how he felt like a failure. His grandfather listened patiently, then asked one question. "Ethan, if you had to shoot an arrow, would you aim at 10 targets at once?" Ethan frowned. "Of course not, Grandpa. I'd miss all of them." His grandfather smiled. "Exactly. Your mind is your bow, and your thoughts are your arrows. Without a clear target, no matter how strong you are, you will always miss." Those words hit Ethan like lightning. For the first time, he realized his problem wasn't lack of effort, it was lack of clarity. That night, Ethan made a decision. He would pick one goal and discipline his mind to achieve it, no matter what. He asked himself, "What do I really want?" After hours of reflection, the answer became clear. He wanted to build a tech company that solved real problems for people. From that day on, he set a strict discipline for his mind. Every morning, write down his goal. Every decision, ask, "Does this bring me closer to my goal?" Every distraction, social media, meaningless outings, endless Netflix binges, was cut down. At first, it was torture. His mind screamed for entertainment, for laziness, for comfort. But every time he was tempted, he remembered his grandfather's words: "One target, one arrow." Slowly, his mind grew stronger, like a muscle being trained. It learned to focus. Months turned into years. Ethan faced setbacks. His first app failed. His second business idea collapsed. But unlike before, he didn't abandon ship. His disciplined mind pushed him to learn, adapt, and stay the course. With every failure, he grew sharper. His focus became unshakable. By his late 20s, Ethan launched a platform that connected local farmers to markets using simple technology. At first, only a handful used it, but his persistence, clarity, and discipline paid off. Within a few years, thousands of farmers relied on his platform to sell their produce. What once seemed like a vague dream had turned into a mission that impacted lives. One evening at a conference in Chicago, Ethan was invited to speak about his journey. Standing on stage, he remembered his grandfather's words. He looked at the crowd and said, "Discipline doesn't mean killing your dreams. It means choosing one and pouring your soul into it." A clear goal turns a wandering mind into a force that nothing can stop. The audience erupted in applause. And that's the power of disciplining your mind with a clear goal. Ethan's story teaches us this. Your mind will chase 100 things if you let it. But when you give it one mission, one purpose, it becomes unstoppable. So ask yourself today, what is your goal? Not 10, not 5, just one. Tie your thoughts to it. Discipline your mind around it. And then watch his clarity transforms confusion into power. Because in the end, success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the one thing that matters with absolute focus. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories that will help you master your mind, your goals, and your life. Remember, discipline your mind and your world will follow.